Hello and welcome. You join us for this match between New Zealand and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. That's gone. It just clips the bails, but it's enough. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Yadav, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Cuts that off well in the infield. The crowd is electric right now. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Huge edge. 8 runs out of there. New Zealand are 8 for 1.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nicely played. Runs 1. Gorgeous cover drive. Nothing to stop that. Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Ravindra left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Power and precision in that shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Needs a dot ball.
Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. New Zealand, 22 for 1.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shot, should be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Doesn't beat the infield. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order and they're showing why so far.
Going with spin now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Ravindra waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Misses everything.
Ravindra watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Chance to run 2.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicely played. Just runs one. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Middled that one, great timing. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Bold, stunning delivery. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Chapman will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. $11 runs added there. New Zealand are 54 for 3.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Chakravarti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Perfectly timed. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Super shot that. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. India with a massive shout. Square cut, finds point, no run. Too good, not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, a bit of a gamble here. Picked the length up early and have gone after the bowler with a fantastic slog sweep. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Oh, nice shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Well played, could be a quick single. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Square cut, finds point, no run. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive chance. Was quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs out of there. New Zealand are 89 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. It's a really strong appeal. I'm not sure I heard anything though. Out. Good catch. Caught first, ball of the new over. What a disappointment. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Chapman left alone, through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That is quite extraordinary. Chapman, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Straight to the fielder. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Well played, could be a quick single. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nicely played. Runs one. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Shot, at least two on offer. Chakravarti back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Patel showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. India with a massive shout. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot. At least one on offer. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Edge, but it drops safely. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Good return there, back from the deep.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Santner, fortunate there. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. No, terrible shot. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bumrah back on now. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Chapman has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Chapman muscles that away. It's flat and hard, and 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Misses everything.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Nearly gets the edge. Dubé with a great delivery there. Onto that early. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have set a target of 193 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Henry coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return back from the deep.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Henry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 8 for none.
First over of the power play done, and it's a good start.
Going with pace now. Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shot. Leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Sampson drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
That's the over. India are 18 for none.
They're hovering around that 8 to 10 mark early on. It's a solid start for the batters.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely played. Straight to the fielder. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
3 overs gone and the bowlers are holding steady, not letting them get away too much. The run rate is 8 to 10 and over, so it's pretty evenly poised at the moment.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Couldn't get it through the field. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Square cut, finds point, no run. Over, India are 38 for none.
That's 4 down in the power play, and they're on track so far, thanks to some good running and good shot making.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Needs a dot ball.
Chance to run two.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
They'll get at least one here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
Very good run rate at the moment, doing enough to stay even with the runs needed.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Solid shot, that's going for four. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Yeah, well played, could be a quick single. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nicely played. Just runs one. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters, and there's a lot to think about now. Three more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India 60 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Great shot, at least one on offer. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Tremendous shot, came down the wicket, looked like a quick adjustment and just cut the ball away. Brilliant stuff. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. They'll get at least one here. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. India are 88 for 1.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high. Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Ferguson, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. This should be close. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Doesn't beat the infield. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of another disappointing over. Santner has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Santner coming back into the attack. Santner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Sharma was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond?
Well played, could be a quick single.
Good return back from the deep.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Nearly gets the edge. Ferguson with a great delivery there. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Kishan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. The crowd is electric right now. Swept away but finds the fielder. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. That's much better. Santner will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Absolutely middled that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India are 139 for 2.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Well, that's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Well, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Massive outside edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Dubé ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Over the infield with a cracking shot. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Big edge, where's that going? This should be close. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Right out of the middle of the bat. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here. Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Goes over the top with that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over. A massive one. 23 off it. India are 192 for 4.
But they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.